around this infographs. Actually, it's the young people who designed it. I only came up with the simple idea of what are my 5 priorities. All this design work actually has been done by the young people. I'm certainly not capable of this. If you look at the first one, it talks about the very purpose why we are here. Why we are here basically is to do with unemployment is my first priority, so it shows you actually exactly where things were. 26,000, 2012, today 55,000 in the Northwest, huge number. But if you project it further, you've got 1 million plus. And then if you go into Europe, it's about 7 million or something like that. Many of the countries in Europe, some of them got 50% of young people not being jobs. So it's a huge challenge. And then you go to the next one, it talks about the gap which exists. Many people actually don't relate to Europe. It's strange in the sense that it's so important, and yet we don't connect. And again, the research shows that 8 out of 10 people don't know what MEP is all about. So again, this young people, worked on it to get the message across. And I love the next one. That is to kick Nick Griffin out. We know 2009 what happened in this region. To our shame, we had Nick Griffin representing us in the European Parliament. That is one of the challenges that we have to make sure we kick him out. And they came with a brilliant design, with the England shirt, the football, the Nick Griffin, the message. I think it's really powerful. When we put this up on the Facebook on the first day, there was 5,500 hits on it. So I remember in the Lancashire County Council election again, how well we did and what the role young people played all the way throughout the Lancashire. And we had one of the best results in the country in the county elections. And that's what we need to do next year as well, so that we have good results next year, so we have more Labour European Member Parliaments in there. So we can then make sure the policies that are made in the European level are also the policies which make a difference to ordinary people, not simply the difference to those small rich people, which what's happening currently. And that is the challenge, which I hope that together we can do this. But I've also had lots of issues and challenges in my life. I usually make a joke that I left school with 9 no levels. I didn't even sit exams. My first job was a labourer in a cotton mill. So I've seen how tough it is. I've been unemployed. I've done lots of different jobs, worked my way up. But I've always worked with young people most of my adult life. And even now, last 6 years in Manchester, my responsibility is young people. And looking at the many challenges that we have